What's up, everyone? Eddie Mercado here, and I am about to interview Jason, the Kansas City Bandit High, ahead of his World Series of Fighting 31 match against Mike the Martian Ricci. So, yeah, we're going to find out what he thinks of his training camp, what he thinks of his opponent, and what he thinks of maybe further down the line, what happens if he gets a win here. So let's go ahead and give him a call and see what he has to say.
Hello?
Mr. Jason, hi.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing? It's Eddie Mercado.
Not bad. How are you?
I'm well, sir. I'm well, sir. I assume you've been training all day?
Yeah, I just got done, actually.
Okay. Well, I got you just in time then. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, June 17th, you're going to square off against Mike Ricci.
Yep.
I assume you've been preparing. I assume you know what you're getting into. But why don't you tell us where you've been training and, some of your training partners and kind of the things you've been working on specifically for this match?
Man, I went down to Florida for a few weeks. I got some working with all the coaches down there. I got some Poirier, T-Bows down there, a lot of good lefties.
Okay.
I've been up here at home, man. American Top Team HD, training with my guys up here. So, it's just getting it in, man, doing good work. Yeah,
American Top Team. Of course, they just suffered a huge loss with the recent passing of Kimbo Slice. Did you ever get to train with him at all, being, part of the family?
Man, I never got to meet him or anything. But, he was well-liked down there, man. I mean, nobody ever had anything bad to say about him. So it's definitely sad, unexpected, really unexpected, so.
Yeah, it's really tragic. And I feel like the whole MMA community really felt it, and it's almost as if
no doubt.
It's almost as if the community took him for granted. You know what I mean? Like that he brought a certain something to MMA that we didn't get from anybody else. So he's definitely he's going to be missed.
Man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you're in the World Series of Fighting now, and you had your debut against Estevan Payan, which I thought was a very impressive showing. You ended up getting a head kick knockout over the guy. You want to talk about that a little bit and kind of discuss, did the fight go like you thought it would, and just kind of how you felt in a World Series of Fighting cage?
Man, I felt really good. It was more just getting back to work. It was nice to get back to work. The fight, I mean, they never go exactly how you're going to expect them to go, but it went pretty well. I was able to kind of dominate him the first round, and then kind of get his timing down, and then was able to catch something in the second round. So, it went pretty well.
Okay, so you're off to a good start. What about your contract? What was that like? You're coming from the UFC into a new promotion. Is it you just signed a multi-fight deal, or was it just it's a fight by fight basis?
No, I signed a multi-fight deal with World Series. They're doing me all right, man. I mean, they're a good organization. I know Ray Sefo from back in the day, so it makes sense.
Yeah, Ray Sefo is definitely a legend. He's been around the kickboxing scene forever.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Mike Ricci, what do you know about the guy? What have you seen on tape that you think is going to be your area that you can exploit?
I've seen a little bit of tape on him. A few fights, watched some tape. He's a tall, left-handed guy. Comes from a good camp. Got a real good jab. Good set of skills, man. I mean, he's a tough guy. He's a great opponent. So I'm excited to get in there and start figuring him out.
Okay. Now, are you training a specific game plan for this? Did you see something in his style that maybe you feel is your opportunity and something that you can take advantage of?
I saw a few things. Yeah, I feel like the ground is an area that I can exploit some of it. I mean, not necessarily legally, but I just think that's my area. So, but I'm comfortable wherever the fight will go, man. I really don't think he's gonna try to take me down. If he does, I'll bring it
Okay. Now, are you surprised that you're not fighting Justin Gaethje?
Um, a little bit, because he was running his mouth, you know. But I don't know. I think maybe he just wants to get his last champions first before he has to fight me. You know, he'll be off that mountain. So
Okay.
smart guy.
So you were willing to fight him. The fight just never was brought to you, or it never came to fruition, or what happened with that?
Yeah, I'm here to fight, man. So his name never came up. So you know, he's a champ. So you know, if he's talking about me, I expect the fight to get made. But you know, I ain't tripping. It'll be there next time, I'm sure.
Okay. So you think with a win here, that fight will more than likely happen?
Yeah, they've already said it's going to be number one contender fight, so that's what I'm expecting.
Okay. So against Mike Ricci, do you have a prediction for this at all? Do you see it going a certain way?
I never make like specific predictions, but I can show you some violence.
Assure me some violence. I like that. Definitely like that. What's your weight cut been like? Has it been a pretty easy weight cut for you here?
Yeah, I mean, I start, you know, I live pretty. I try to live pretty clean all year round. You know, so my weight never really balloons too much out of control. So it's been pretty well. You know, I weighed out at 69 a couple days ago, so I'm good to go.
All
I was
right.
actually 169 after this morning too, so I'm good to go.
Okay. Now I want to shift gears for a second. You want to comment on the regional scene in Kansas City? What's that like?
The what?
The regional scene.
What, regional MMA?
Yes, sir.
Like what kind of comment do you want? What do you mean?
I mean, do you attend events there? Are you kind of like in the loop with all the up and comers in the area?
Yeah, we have a good group of up and comers at my gym, APTHD. So we go to lots of fights and see some of these guys. But you know, I'm not like great with names, but you know, like I said, there's fights like almost every weekend here. So definitely get a chance to check out a lot of fights, and there's a lot of tough guys here. You know, I mean,
okay.
With all the shows that are here, I mean, it just kind of makes the environment a little bit better. You know, there's gyms that are here now that my gym and James Krause's gym across town that are putting out some pretty good fighters. So I think in the next few years we'll see some of those guys in like UFC, WSOF, that kind of thing.
Okay. Now, so you personally, what are your own personal goals for MMA? I mean, do you want the belt? Are you just trying to get fights in, be exciting? I mean, what are you looking for out of this?
I don't know. The belt is cool, but I like fighting and I like training. So I don't really need the belt. I just like getting paid for what I do, you know. But I will beat up the belt holder. I mean, I'm not gonna like run from the belt, you know. But it's not like on my list, you know. I mean, it is on my list, but it's not like the number one thing. It's like, you know, it's just the thing where like some organizations, you know, maybe don't respect the belt as much as I feel like it should be respected. So why should fighters, you know, sell out for belts, you know? So that's what I think.
Okay. I dig it. Now, you got any sponsors for this fight that you want to give a shout out to, or any people in particular you want to thank?
I got Scramble, was one of my main sponsors, and they've been really helping me out these past few months with, you know, training gear. So I would say that would be my main sponsor, Gazelle Incorporated. So I got a few perfecting athletes. I mean, yeah, good crew on for this fight.
Okay, awesome. And what are your social media outlets? You got an Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at KC Bandit MMA. Instagram, I am Jason_Highwalker. And let's see, Facebook, I think it's just facebook.com/KCBanditMMA.
Okay. All right. And my last question, would you consider going back to the UFC?
You know, like I said, I'm just trying to make some money off, and there's great fights there. You know, every time the UFC's on, I see like lightweights fighting, I get a little jealous and like angry shit. You know, that I feel like I'm right in there. You know, I should be in there. Okay. But you know, World Series is a great organization, and there's tough fights there too. So you know, like I said, I'm just trying to make some money and stay busy. You know, keep competing, and you know, eventually I'll get what I need. You know.
Okay. Now, as we all know, you didn't exactly leave the UFC on good terms. Have you since then mended that relationship a bit?
What, have I been what?
Have you mended your relationship with the UFC? Like, are you in good standing with them? Have you talked to them? Anything like that?
No, I haven't talked to them at all.
Okay.
I don't expect to, honestly. You know, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. All right. Well, Jason, hi. I appreciate your time. You can see him fighting Mike Ricci, World Series of Fighting 31, Mashantucket, Connecticut, at the Foxwoods Resort Casino. Appreciate it, man. Good luck to you.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
All right, take care.
So there it is, Jason High. He's about to get it in June 17th. Is he going to get it done? Is he going to beat Mike Ricci? I don't know. I know it's going to be an exciting match, and I'm not exactly sure who I'm picking in this just yet, but it's going to be close. So tune in to find out. Until then, I'm Eddie Mercado. You can find me on Twitter at the Eddie Mercado. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and give it a like. That's the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you next time.